Nature is evolution. Nature is transformation. So why is it that us humans, we're so complicated? Hi everyone, I hope that you guys are all doing well and shining your beautiful light bright. For those of you that are new here, my name is Rosani and I help people shine their light brighter by giving you a new perspective, inspiring your thoughts, and motivating you to become the best version of yourself. If you are returning, welcome back in. I hope that you guys are finding my videos super helpful. If you are, make sure to subscribe and throw in a like for me, please. Y'all will have to forgive me as I have been feeling sick and my son has been terribly sick. His asthma has been acting up and it's been so much going on that I'm just now getting out of like my brain fog. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys because I've realized that as humans, we are much different from the rest of the animal kingdom. And do you know what sets us apart from the rest of the animals in the kingdom? Comment down below if you know. Is our ability to be conscious, our ability to be aware, our ability to have thoughts, our ability to be intellectual, our ability to speak, our ability to have words, our ability to be aware of our actions. With that being said, the hardest thing that humans have to face within themselves is the truth. The truth is the hardest thing that you will have to accept about anything, whether that be yourself, your family members, your friends, your life, your job, anything. The hardest thing that you can do as a human being is realize what you have to evolve within yourself, accept your truth, accept what is it that you have to evolve to become the best version of yourself. When you are able to do this, then you are able to evolve. What is the definition of evolution? The definition of evolution is the ability to adapt. We're gonna look it up right now. Okay. The definition of evolution is the gradual development of something, especially from a simple to a more complex form. It is development, advancement, growth, progress, progression. Those are synonyms. Expansion, extension, transformation, adaptation, modification, revision, change, etc., etc., etc. So when you are able to look at yourself in the mirror and accept your strengths, you must also be able to accept your weaknesses. Your weaknesses have to be turned into strengths by realizing and accepting the truth of what you need to work on. That is something that I had to face within myself for my transformation, for my journey of self-discovery, which I will link up here. It was the hardest thing that I had to do because I had to face myself in the mirror and I had to ask myself questions. I had to say, Rosani, why are you this way? Rosani, how can you be the best version of yourself if you won't accept that you have these weaknesses that can be turned into strengths? If you are unable to accept what you have to work on, then how can you evolve? How can you be the best version of yourself if you are not accepting the truth about yourself? You have to accept the truth about yourself. You have to look in the mirror. You have to face yourself. You have to say, here are my strengths. Here are my weaknesses. Here's how I'm going to use my strengths to my advantage. And here is how I will use my weaknesses and be aware of them and transform them and evolve them into the best version of myself. You know, a lot of people talk about being the best version of themselves, not realizing that being the best version of yourself starts internally, within, with your intellect, with your mind, with your thoughts, with the way that you think about things, with the way you discipline yourself. A lot of people think that evolving is just external. It's not just external, it's internal. You have to look within yourself, accept what you have to evolve, accept the truth about where you are, accept the truth about where you want to be, and then do the internal work. You have to reframe your mind. You have to reprogram your subconscious. Your brain is a supercomputer. And sometimes it is so hard for us to accept our shortcomings, because we know that if we accept our shortcomings, then we know we have to make effort and be conscious of the change. And we as humans, we don't like change. Why would we like change? Change is the hardest thing for us humans to accept, because it means accepting something different. But in accepting something different, especially when it comes to yourself, it will be the most beneficial thing to you. It's not going to harm you. It's going to benefit you. It's going to lead you to that life that you want. When you look at all these billionaires, do you think that they got to where they got to by taking shortcuts and just working on their external development? No, they did the internal work. Elon Musk, he knew that if he wanted to be the top billionaire, he would have to make sacrifices. He would have to spend hours in his factory, in his office. He would have to make the sacrifice, make the effort, and put in the hard work that it requires to get to where he wanted to be. He would spend 22 hours in his office. He would sleep in his office. He would make these personal sacrifices. He wouldn't take any shortcuts. If you're sitting here and going through life expecting and doing shortcuts, then please expect the results to be exactly what you are putting in, and no less than that. Being human is the most difficult thing, but it's also the most beautiful thing, because once you learn to accept and once you learn to see everything for what it really is and who you really are and everything about you, then you will be able to be aware of these things and see how you can be a better person. If you don't learn to evolve within life, you will get left behind. You will get left behind. Life doesn't wait for you to decide if you want to evolve. Life does not accept shortcuts, because if you're going through life doing shortcuts, then you will have to keep going through the same lessons. Life teaches you lessons. Life gives you lessons, especially if you are taking shortcuts and not really putting in that internal work that you need. Every single body on the face of this earth needs internal work. Every single body, Every single body needs internal work. Everyone needs transformation. One thing I realized is that you cannot make anybody change. You cannot force people into change. They must decide for themselves if they want to evolve. All you can do is inspire, embody, and be the best version of yourself. You cannot force anyone to become. They have to see it for themselves. But don't sit around and wait for anybody. You know, the most beautiful thing that I was thinking about today was that a caterpillar, I'm saying it's so hilarious. A caterpillar, they don't have the same mental awareness that us humans do. But they know to become a butterfly, they must wrap themselves in a cocoon, in a silk web, to create a cocoon, to wait months to transform into this beautiful butterfly, into this beautiful transformation. A caterpillar doesn't have a brain, and it knows that it has to go through this evolution. It knows it has to go through this stage of transformation to become its most beautiful self. So why is it that this caterpillar knows that it has to do this, and it doesn't even have the same mental awareness that we have? It doesn't have intellect because it's a part of nature. It is a part of nature. Nature is evolution. Nature is transformation. So why is it that us humans, we're so complicated? Do you think that the caterpillar wants to transform? It doesn't know that it has to transform. It just does it. Why do humans have such a big thing about transforming their consciousness? You have to transform your psyche and just do it. Like, just get it done. We are way too complicated. It's simple, but that's the beauty about being human. It's the beauty of the journey of life. We will never arrive to our final destination. We will only journey to the destination. So that's all that I had to say. I hope that you guys continue to keep on shining your light bright. Your light is the most beautiful thing that you have. And make sure to do better, be better, and know better, because that is a part of evolution. And I want everyone to be their best self, because everyone deserves to have and embody the essence of their best self, of their higher self, of their greatest self. And it's an ongoing journey. So make sure to comment down below if you are experiencing any transformations in your life, and let me know if you need any help. Make sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to keep seeing content or like the content, be sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to support. I'm here to support you, and you should be here to support me. Okay? Later, guys. Bye.